Well, good morning and welcome to the comment video on Travels with Dottie for February 27th, 2025. And as usual, I'm boondocking out in the desert, about 3 miles outside of the little town of Quartzsite. And the weather, I do the weather every day, and today it's late. It's 8:51 a.m. and it's 61 degrees outside. Very pleasant. It'll be a high of 79 today. Little departure, 5 or 6 degrees less than yesterday. And for the remainder of the week, it looks like we're going to be in the 70s. 70s through, looks like, wow, the 13th of, for 2 weeks, we'll be in the 70s. It'll be nice and comfy. We have some windy days ahead of us starting today. We're going to get all the way up to 20 miles per hour by noon today. So you expect gusts of 40 to 50. That's kind of a pain in the neck. And we have a few days scattered. The next one with significant wind looks like it'll be Sunday. And then let's see, then Monday, not so good. When I mean not so good, I mean some uncomfortable wind in the afternoon. Then the next uncomfortable day for wind will be, let's see, maybe Thursday the 6th. And that's it. That's all they have for weather. And let's see if I can get to the comments. And the first one is from Katie Hoke. It's on the blood test and new VR device. She says you should do what Eric is doing and get a ginormous TV. I couldn't do it, but hey, go for it. I think she missed the point of the VR device, the virtual reality device. Actually, it's right here. This thing, let's unplug the charger from it. This thing is called the Quest 3 and Meta Quest 3. And I put this thing on, and I have the equivalent of like a 100-inch TV in front of me. It's just amazing resolution. It's stunning. It's really comfortable. This thing, I bought an aftermarket head strap, and it's got a little fan on the top of it. It blows cool air on you. It sits nice and comfortable on your head. You can sit for hours and not feel any discomfort. So I can't get a ginormous TV. It won't fit in here. I couldn't get it in the door. It's a 21-foot micro mini. It's 21 foot from stem to stern and only 7 feet wide. It's tiny. So that's why the VR device. Ken has a comment on help for a homeless veteran is the positive news video from yesterday. Ken says it warms my heart when people help out like that. On the comments, Old Man 52 says, I'll be down there next snowbird season. Just my luck. It'll probably be wild weather next year. Maybe. Who knows? Ken Grace says, short call. Glad you're getting the pre-op things done and are letting friends help. Special note, including Sally is its own special kindness. She is not helpless, but her injury makes her feel that way sometimes. I bet it does. All right. Christy Lena. Oh my, wow, beautiful place. I like your setup. And that is an old video I did last summer in Eagle Nest, New Mexico, of my campsite there. It was beautiful. Dee Dee Cornell says, good morning. Slim Pickens says, I'd like to have a shout out to my beautiful Filipino wife. On the 26th day of February, she turned 54, and I will hit 72. Have a great day, and keep the vlogs going. The Learning Channel. You didn't tell me her name here, so I can shout out her name, but Slim's wife, I'm glad. I understand you enjoy the channel, and I understand you're able to see it translated. And I hope I like knowing that you're out there watching the channel. Thank you. And RV Life says, hello, Rob, Dottie, and George. I stole that from Dee Dee Cornell. Yeah, you sure did. RV Life says, great video for the homeless veteran video. And Topaz Farmer on the same video says, awesome. This is my friend Deborah Dickinson would say, awesome sauce. Ken Gray says, gotta go with Sally Forth here. Rust Never Sleeps is from a Rust aluminum commercial. I'd never heard of it. In 1979, it was quoted by Mark Mothersaw of the band Devo to Neil Young, who used it for his album. Wow. Never heard it. He also says, such a gentleman, opening the door for the lady. Bruce Johnson. My wife just had her second hip replacement, both knees replaced years ago. She has Humana insurance. Let's see. Hello there. I'm hoping you can help me. My doctor is in La Paz and Quartzsite. You said you can see your stuff for your visit. Do you have the app so I can go in and check on my stuff? And I said, M Health is the name of the app. And she said, thank you so much. I will check it out tomorrow. Then Susan Stevens says, have you called your supplement insurance? They may give you some help. Actually, no. Supplement insurance was no help because they said, look, we don't approve or decline claims. Medicare does that, and we just follow through with their decisions. So we have no idea. You have to contact Medicare. Debbie Hersko says, Ms. Dottie is the cutest little dog ever. She looks so cute in the back seat and was such a good little girl waiting for pops. And Kathleen Ryan says, I thought the Led Zeppelin jam was funny. Good one, Rob. I thought so. I thought it was hilarious. We all do when we think we're funny, right? Good evening, Mr. Rob, Dottie, and George from Didi Cornell. Good, clean living. You and Sally have dialogue like siblings. Yeah, we do. Nancy Lowe says you had a blood test. If you had a blood test in the last few months, they sometimes won't cover it because it's considered duplicate testing. Could be. We'll find out. Great, honest video. I like it, says Orange Man Good. And Nancy Lowe says, I almost stopped at the cafe the other day. Different places had mixed reviews, so I didn't. Glad to see your lunch. It was breakfast. That's okay. It's always better to hear from someone when you know how the food is. Yeah, it was universal. All three of us had a breakfast that we thought was cooked perfectly. Pamela Knoll says, really enjoyed the trip to Parker with you all and the doggies. So I just released a positive news video. I already got a comment on it. And the title is, get this, ran her over and married her. It's a good one. And the Lisa Ross has commented on it and says, serendipity. Okay, so we have another short one. You know, the season's pretty much over in Quartzsite, and that's where I get, all the volume of people checking out the channel because they're interested in Quartzsite. So thanks for calming down a little. So these comment videos are going to be shorter because there are less comments and there's less views. And that's okay. It gives me a break until next fall. When I head back to Quartzsite, I'll have a busy time of it again, I'm sure. Anyway, let's see. What can I say? I am hoping to get a... let's see. I'm hoping to get medical clearance today. I'm hoping that happens. I'm looking on my portal, and everything appears there from all the tests except for the EKG. I know they did it because they gave me a copy, but it doesn't. There's nowhere for it to show here. Yeah. It just doesn't show on the portal. Even when I go to reports, the chest x-ray has a report, but the EKG doesn't. I'll probably call them right after this and see if they got everything that they needed. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's comment video, and we will figure out what long-form video we're going to do today, because I have no clue. It may be another short one. I may be just sitting here talking about something. Who knows? Or maybe I might not go outside because it's supposed to be super windy, so that would be hard on the sound, wouldn't it be? But anyway, you know how much I appreciate you watching the channel. It means a lot to me, and thank you. And I'll definitely see you tomorrow.